Welcome back. This is Empower, and today we are discussing about customer. Because we are serving customers wherever we are. And before we took our break, we were talking about that customer experience is the new battlefield.
Yes.
Hey, please expound on that.
It's the new battlefield in the sense that organizations are having similar products.
Yeah.
Organizations are sourcing their products from the same suppliers, for example. Just go to, let's say, a salon, you find the same kind of hairs there.
Yes.
You go to a bank, they have similar products.
Yes.
Go to a hospital,
You're right.
you'll find same kind of treatment or same medication. So what will make a customer choose company A and not B? It is how they are handled in that organization. It's not even the price. It is the experience.
Yeah.
How you treat me.
Yes.
And again, it's said in customer experience that customers have two broad needs. Functional need, that I want to purchase this item
Yes.
so that it can serve me in the need that I have for that product. But the second need, and which occupies a bigger percentage,
Yes.
is the emotional need. And that is where the experience comes in.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
walk in and someone says, "Good morning, Beatrice, how are you doing?" You are not going there for greetings. You are
course.
going there to purchase something.
Yes.
But this person makes you feel good, makes you
Yes.
feel important. That greeting,
Yeah.
that smile, that calling you by name will make you go back.
You're right.
It is said that we are human beings serving human beings. So beyond the product,
Yeah.
beyond the machine running well,
Yes.
there is a human side.
You're right.
And that's where the experience comes in. So I'll go back where people recognize me as a human before
Yes.
I'm a consumer of a product.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think most of the time we do the opposite.
Exactly.
We start with the functional. Emotional, you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you find you go to a place, and sorry to use an example of the bank, or places where people sit and they are
Yes.
called by ticket number.
Yeah, yeah.
Ticket number 562.
Yes.
You go to the human person, but they are still treating you
Like
as a
the
ticket number.
Yeah.
That should only be for administrative and process purposes.
Yes.
I am a human being.
Yeah.
I need to be served like I am a human being.
Wow. Wow, amazing. So whose responsibility is it to offer customer experience?
Customer experience is the responsibility of everybody in an organization. Earlier we said that customer service is that interaction I'm having
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
But customer experience is my feeling across all the touch points, all the channels in the entire organization.
Yes.
So it is upon everyone in the organization
Yes.
to offer customer experience. This includes the systems. So even as you automate your processes,
Yes.
you need to ensure that these systems are offering the best experience. Because I don't see the point of having a human being smiling at me when they're serving me, but when you refer me to go to the systems
Yes.
and you tell me it is self-service, the system is not friendly. My experience will be affected.
Of course.
So it is the people, the processes, the systems, and the products
Yeah.
within that organization. From the lowest person to the topmost person.
Yes.
They are all supposed to offer customer experience.
That means maybe for that to happen,
Yeah.
the organization need to own it up and know that it's not only the customer service desk where we are sent. It's everybody. As you see, systems. And maybe it may call also for training so that we can appreciate it from that point of view. Because most of the time, the traditional way,
Yeah.
I'm at the back office, nothing much.
Yeah.
Mine is just to deal with whichever the system or documents, and there are those who are facing, actually say they're customer facing people.
Yes.
Those are the ones we train on customer experience or customer something. But these are the people behind here who are also supporting these customers
Okay.
are not taken care of.
Okay. And this is where we bring the aspect of internal customer experience. The customer facing,
Yes.
the front facing
Yes.
staff,
Yes.
they're handling the walk-in customer from outside the organization.
Yes.
But you will never find someone who is serving a client end to end. There is need for other things to be done in order to satisfy this external customer.
Yes.
And that's why, even as we train, now that you mentioned training, years back when we talked about customer service training, organizations will send the customer facing staff.
Yes. Yes.
And would face challenges, would do trainings day in, day out. But when they go back, there's no change.
Yeah.
Why? Let's say I'm from insurance. I've sold an insurance policy.
Yes.
A customer has walked in at my desk to inquire details about my insurance.
Yes.
But behind this policy,
Yes.
there are many things that are done at the back end. So if this person at the back end is not trained
Yes.
to understand the value of customer, they will handle the papers,
Yes.
not knowing that this paper is a customer. The front facing is facing a real human being.
You're right.
But from this human being,
Yes.
there are now documents. Those documents are customers.
Yes.
And besides those documents being a customer, the person facing a customer from out is your customer internally. Therefore, everybody has a role to play.
Wow. Get
When
that.
I apply for a facility in
Yes.
an organization, I'll deal with one person.
Yes. Yes.
But outside this one person, there are many things that will happen.
You're right.
And just to open this further, when you go to a restaurant, you order your sizzling meal. If we count the number of people involved in having
that.
this meal on the table,
Yeah.
there are so many. But you are dealing with one.
Yeah, dealing
So
with one.
what will happen if these other people at the back end don't do the right thing? The customer experience will be affected.
It will be affected. You're right.
So customer experience is a role by everybody in the organization for it to satisfy the external customer.
Wow. Then it's deep. You know, most of the time we don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
When I'm dealing with papers just with a name between there, these are forms. Even as I throw them, you know, I'm not thinking of this person. But I love that aspect that you should know that you're dealing with someone here.
Yes.
He's a customer.
Yes.
So that you're not having the physical customer here, but these documents are linked to this customer, so you're dealing with the customer. And I think if all of us were to appreciate that bit,
Yes.
we'll have very great customer experiences.
Exactly.
Wow. Now, as we do all this and as I listen to it and the way it's very interesting and
Yeah.
informing, have there challenges that go with it or come with it?
There are challenges both from within the organization and from outside the organization.
Yes.
Let's start from within the organization.
Yes.
It is the culture that organizations have. If you have a culture where you believe that customer experience is offered by an individual, then there will always be a problem. And this is where you will go and find a friendly person, either at the restaurant, at the bank, or even where we go and receive services.
Yeah.
But this person is so friendly, but the service still delays because the other person is not singing from the same song sheet. One person is friendly, good attitude, but the other person who is dependent on this other person, they're not on the same page because of the organizational culture, where they believe, I am not a service person, you are the service
Yes, you
person.
are.
The other one is issues to do with empowering people. This program is Empower.
Yes.
When you don't empower me to deliver exceptional service, I'll offer mediocre service. And we've seen if customers are not satisfied,
Yes.
they will vote with their feet. They'll go to competition.
Yes,
There are people out there offering exactly what you're offering.
Right.
And so you find there's too much pressure in organizations because they are pulling to different directions. But then the call is
Yeah.
we need to have the right culture that everybody knows
Yes.
that one, internally we are customers to each other.
Yeah.
I need to delight you as you delight that external customer. So that's one challenge.
Yeah.
Then people don't want to equip each other. They don't want to invest
Yeah.
in what customers are asking. All they care is if we make profits, then we are good to go.
Yes.
That's more on internal. Externally
Yeah.
is the ever-changing customer expectations and demands.
Yeah, all the time, yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
The customers are so empowered. We just said that years back, customers didn't have options.
Yes.
Now they have options. There are many media houses
Yes.
that are offering exactly what we are offering. But now it will depend on how we meet their needs and their
Yes.
expectations. That's what will keep them coming back.
Yes.
You will find a customer is asking for so much, even beyond what you can offer. And so
Yes.
there's too much pressure to meet and exceed customers' expectations. And in service, we say today's exceptional service is tomorrow's bare minimum.
Hey, can you imagine?
You
Let's
delight
say
me
that
today,
again.
tomorrow, that's what I'm expecting, if not more. You dare drop what
Hey.
you offered yesterday, I'll be all over social media shouting how pathetic you are.
Yet
So
you exceeded.
you exceeded yesterday, but
Yes.
once you exceed, that's the bare
That's
minimum.
now where is
It's a bare minimum. So tomorrow I'm coming for more.
Yes.
Or the same. And the other challenge is if I go elsewhere and I get more, I will come demanding for that more.
Yes.
If you don't have that more,
Yes.
I'm gone.
Wow. That's a big one. Because I know, and we always, what I want is what you must give me.
Exactly.
Not
Or I'll
less,
get
or
it
you-
elsewhere.
Yes. Wow. Now, I know we don't have much time.
Yeah.
We should be closing the program shortly. Just to ask you, what else do you do other than capacity development? You said you are an author. And what kind of books do you author?
I'm an author in the customer experience space. And this is driven by, as I interact with organizations, I pick a lot of gaps. For example, my first book, Driving Customer Experience Agenda, was, it came about when I was training organizations and they didn't have the foundation, the basics. And this is where you find person A is knowledgeable, but person B in the same organization, they are
Yeah,
not. And so I came up with a service guide that can assist teams at least to face the same direction. And the second book is will be out early next year. And this is now on serious customer experience.
Wow.
So I do trainings. I'm a certified trainer. I also conduct TOTs. Yes.
I know we'll be talking about Customer Service Week
Yes.
next week, yeah, because it's coming and we'd love to hear more about it. But what is your comment as we close the program to our viewers concerning customer experience?
First, I look forward to next week for Customer Experience Week,
Yes.
Customer Service Week. This is where we celebrate the achievements. And we'll be talking more next week about it. But for me, I say customer experience is a place to be because that's the only differentiator we have
Yes.
between competing organizations. Yes.
Wow, amazing. We look forward to hear more next week and to learn more about it. We need to understand why have that Customer Service Week or the Customer Experience Week. I would love to know which is the right one. Is it experience or service? But I think customer is important. And I think through the program we've learned that we are talking about the customer. How do we satisfy this customer? How do we exceed the expectation of this customer? And we have talked about two things. The customer has two needs, functional and emotional needs. As you do your business, as you serve the customers, be careful so that you meet both needs. Don't meet one. If you meet function only, then you're losing. You don't get the experience. The customer requires you to meet the two needs so that they can enjoy the experience. I believe you've learned from us. Look forward to meet you next week. This has been Empower. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. God bless you.